Greetings from Team Keep Learning. In this video, we will see a very important concept in statistics, that is partitions. So let's start. So what does partition means? Uh, as the name indicates, partitions means we will break the data in some parts, let's say 2, 3, 4, 10 or 100 parts, and we will see the data series from whole new angles. So So while seeing the data from different angles, we can get a grasp or we can get new conclusions out of the data series we have obtained. So first, I would like to recall you the definition of median. What does median means? The value of the variable which divides the data in two parts is called a median. Okay, if suppose a data series is there and if you are dividing the data in two parts, so the value which is dividing that data in two parts is called median. So similarly, we can divide our whole series of data in 4, 10 or 100 parts. We can divide our data in 4, 10 or 100 parts. So if I am dividing it in 4 parts, it is called quartile. It is called quartile. If I am dividing it in 10 parts, it is called decile. And if I am dividing it in 100 parts, it is called percentile. So 4 parts quartile, 10 parts decile, 100 parts percentile. So first we will start with the quartile. So let's say this black line is showing one data series having number of data points n, having number of data points n, and we have divided this whole line in 4 parts. We have divided this whole line in 4 parts: 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. So the midline which is dividing this data in 2 parts is called median. Now the first one which lies after 1 by 4th of this data is lower quartile. It is called lower quartile Q1. And the final one, the third one, is called upper quartile Q3. We denote lower quartile by Q1 and we denote upper quartile by Q3. Now we will see formulas of these both. So if I want to find quartile Q1 in a particular series of data, the formula is Q1 equal to L plus n by 4 minus Cf upon F into I. And for Q3, whole formula will be same. Instead of doing 1 by 4 of this data, we will do 3 by 4 because we are now finding the upper quartile, and upper quartile lies at 1/3 from the original distance. So in this case, Q1 is the lower quartile, Q3 is the upper quartile, L is the lower limit of quartile class, CF is the total of all frequencies before the quartile class, small f is the frequency of quartile class, and I is the class width of quartile class. So all these things we will see now in a numerical. So like in mean, median and mode, we first found we first have to find out what is the median class or what is the model class. What is the median class and what is the model class. So likewise in this case also, first we have to find out the quartile class. Now we will see some example. I think before going to example, we will first understand deciles. So what does decile means? Decile is the value of the variable which divides the total frequency into 10 equal parts is known as decile. As the name indicates, deci means 10. So when we were dividing in 4, it is quartile, and when we are dividing it in 10, it is decile. So the formula for computing decile is d1 equal to L plus n by 10 minus Cf upon F into I. Similarly, if I want to find decile 2, it will be 2 by 10. Majority of the formula will be same, but here in this part we will make the change. In this part only we will make the change. This is 2 by 10 and this is nothing but 1 by 10. So in this case, d1 is the first decile, d2 is the second decile, L is the lower limit of decile class, Cf is the total of all frequencies before the decile class. F is the frequency of decile class, I class width of decile class, and N is the total frequency of number of data sets. All these things, once we will be solving the example, it will be clear to you. Now third is the percentile. As the name indicates, in percentile, we will divide the data in 100 parts. So the value of the variable which divides the total frequency into 100 equal parts, which divides the total frequency into 100 equal parts is known as percentile. Is known as percentile. So how we calculate percentile? P1 equal to L plus N by 100 minus CF upon F into I. If suppose I want to calculate 70th percentile P70 equal to L plus 70 by 100. Here you can see 70 by 100 N minus CF upon F into I. Here also P1 is first percentile, P2 is second percentile, L is the lower limit of percentile class. CF is the total of all frequencies before the percentile class. Small f is the frequency of percentile class. I class width of percentile class, and N is the total frequency or number of data sets. So I hope the concept of quartile, decile and percentile is clear to you. In my next video we will see some examples on it. So if you have any doubt, any feedback or any suggestion, you can direct it to the given mail, or you can comment it in the comment box below. Thank you.